Big exciting news to start your afternoon as the $2,000 stimulus check gets close to the finish line. When, how, and how soon? No less than a week if they get it all together. Really exciting news as Cash Act 2.0, the 2021 version, could be introduced to the House as early as Wednesday. Land in the Senate as early as Thursday, signed by the President as early as this weekend, and become law and land in your bank account as early as next week. Incredible great news about the $2,000 stimulus check that you should be getting. This is before Biden's stimulus. This is before third stimulus and third stimulus check. Meantime, more viewers continue to get the $600 stimulus check, paper check, and also direct deposit. And then FPUC. Heating up as more viewers across the country get the $300, but some states are delayed. I'll have details about which states those are. SNAP benefits, some have gotten it, some have not. Meantime, big second stimulus starts to hit bank accounts today. Really exciting, great news. I'm so excited you're here. It's just going to get very, very hot and bothered with lots of moolah on Moolah Monday. Let's get rocking and rolling. This is a major recording of Afternoons LALATE. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm so excited for you on Afternoons LA. What a day it is, as Big Moolah could be coming to you throughout the day. If you've not subscribed, please do, because I'm going taped and going live. I'm delivering updates around the clock and making sure you get every penny and telling you which states are paying and which states aren't. It's so exciting, so make sure you subscribe on the front of this channel. Also hit the alert button so you can alert when I go live. I don't want you to miss a breaking development. And moreover, throughout this week, new programs are going to go live that give you the money you can get, and you want to be able to pounce like a hawk as soon as this money goes live. I don't want you to be the donut guy and waiting around and not seeing the money at all. Also, like this video. In this video, I'm going to go over the $2,000 stimulus check, the $600 stimulus check, the paper check as well. Then I'm going to cut over to states with the FPUC and tell you who's paying and who's not paying and what's going on. Then I'll be cutting across the country and covering all the second stimulus items that are going live across different programs. This is a lot of money that's so exciting for you to get, unless you just want sprinkles on your donut. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as you start this new morning is that there's a lot of moolah coming in 2021, and it's starting right away. It's starting first with a $600 stimulus check. Viewers are, moreover, getting deposits today electronically of the $600 stimulus check that they had not gotten since last week. Of course, some viewers had gotten the $600 deposit last week, but more got it today. I'm reporting that if you haven't seen it by Wednesday this week, that's when we take it as an issue, but not an issue yet, just yet. Additionally, the paper checks, viewers reported started receiving the paper check last Saturday, and some today as well. So you'll see the paper checks throughout much of the week. Don't see a high alarm if you don't get it in the next few days. It's taking a little time longer than initially expected. Then, the Track My Stimulus Check part of the IRS website went up for the first time and then went down. This is what I'm reporting, and yeah, it's a little bit blunt and it's a little bit austere, but this is what I've been reporting. If you got the stimulus check for yourself and your husband and the 3 kids, but the other kid didn't get the stimulus check, or the 2 kids and the other stimulus, someone is missing a check in the household, do not expect this to be a situation you can fix now. So what I'm advising viewers is not to spend your time on the phone for 4 hours with IRS. Don't spend your time on hitting a website. You're not going to be able to fix it now. In a few months, you will be able to. This is not a situation that is ripe to be fixed. If your account has changed, they're going to attempt it, it's going to fail, then they're going to send the paper check. Now, let's cut back to the $2,000 stimulus check. Wow, this is really exciting news. Is it going to happen? Yeah, it's going to happen. How soon is it going to happen? It can happen as early as in your bank account next week. What are the details and how much? And let's go over this. Really exciting, great stuff. First, If you received the $600, you would get $1,400 to bring you to $2,000. If you didn't get anything as an adult dependent, you would get the full $2,000. All really good news. Then how about adult dependents retro? Yeah, they would get the retro check back to the spring if they had not gotten it. So what is this? It's going to be Cash Act 2021, or whatever the hell they call it. It's going to be another bill with another name. Cash Act 2020 is dead because it expired. You can't bring it back to life. It's sort of like a hairstyle that's gone out of style a very long time ago in San Francisco. Can't bring it back to life, and you can keep on wearing it as Speaker of the House, but just never going to come back into style. All right, so the $2,000 stimulus check, when would it be put to a bill? Presumably Wednesday. I don't presume it's going to be before Wednesday. Why? It's very distractive to Georgia. It's very distractive. The Democrats are in a very good position now. They don't want to come out and admit there was an error in the Cash Act, because there was. They want to keep it zipped and quiet, and then after the polls are closed, then on Wednesday they can do it. They'll pass it in the House right away. Presumably, if they do it on Wednesday, it would land in the Senate. So who would vote on it, the Senate? They would basically take, a police escort and rush those Georgia Senate race winners to D.C. as fast as they can, swear them in and say, okay, vote on this right away. And then that would be, if the Senate goes blue, it would be under Chuck Schumer as your new majority leader of the Senate. Then it would land on the president's table, President Donald Trump. He has two choices: veto or sign. If he signs, then you could see a stimulus check next week. If he vetoes it, then the veto override would come early next week, and then you would see it end of next week. So all really good news. Really, really, really good news. All right, now the 6-minute mark, let me cut back to what else is coming across the entire country. It's important to understand that you're going to see a lot of other things between now and, it's going to be as late as March. You're going to have to still be applying for stuff. There's going to be 2 viewers of this channel, and you've already heard me hit it really hard. I'm going to keep on hitting it hard. There's going to be 2 viewers of this channel: the donut guy and the not donut guy. The donut guy is the donut guy who just says, just tell me what lands in my bank account. I don't want to do anything. I'm watching Seinfeld and eating my donut. And that's all he wants to do, eat the donut. And so he doesn't want to even pick up a pen. He doesn't want to pick up a piece of paper. He just wants to know when things land in his bank account. The donut guy will either not get a stimulus check because they don't know where he was, because he did do the non-filer filing in the spring, or he'll get the stimulus check, and that's it. He won't get anything else. And so I don't want you to be donut guy. I want you to be the anti-donut guy. The anti-donut guy is the following: you listen to the things that you qualify for, and then you stay with me daily, and you hear when I say, it's going to go live tomorrow. It's going to start tomorrow. Here's the website where you're going to apply. Get ready to pounce. Be a hawk, a purple hawk. And I want you to be able to be informed, educated, and ready to pounce. There's going to be a lot of stuff. Everything is going to be supplemental. Nothing is going to be, do I only get this or no? Anyone who starts a sentence, do I only get this or, the answer is going to stop. I'm going to say no. There's only one instrument generally when that happens, and that's PPP. Everything else you get every single thing that I mention on this channel if you are eligible. So determining eligibility is where you are. Second stimulus became law a week ago last Sunday. The provisions, the programs, the items of second stimulus are rolling out over the next few days. They are FPUC, UI, PUA, the EIDL grant for certain peoples, the PPP for some people, rent, utilities, food, and free internet. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. That's 9 items. So I'm going to go through this video very slowly of the 9 items to get you ready for the 9 items. And then, once you're done with that, what else? Then you're going to watch the video after this, which is third stimulus check and third stimulus package. That's going to tell you the other 20 items or so that start in mid-late January, like the $2,400 of SSI. So if you got a pen, if you got a paper, if you got a little peachy or a little folder, a little place on the desk or a little place on the nightstand, make a little space, because you need to make a list of the things you're going to have to go get, because it's going to be a lot of money. This is not going to be 2020. This is 2021, darling. There's going to be a lot of money for you to get. And so let's start on each of them right now. SNAP benefits. First, if you're not on SNAP, get on SNAP. How do you qualify? Generally about the eligibility of a stimulus check. Where do you apply? You call 211 or you reach out to the Department of Agriculture. How much is SNAP? It depends on where you live. Every state is different, but for example, in Florida, family of four, $1,400. What is SNAP? It's food, free money for food, for single individuals, individuals with children, anything and everything. How much do you get? Well, the SNAP is determined by your state, but here's what the second stimulus did. Second stimulus says that from January to June, your benefits will increase 15%, 1-5. I saw viewers getting SNAP benefits for January increasing by 15% about a week ago, but today I had about 5 viewers said, I got my January check for SNAP or my January payment for SNAP. There was no increase on it. Call SNAP. Call Department of Agriculture. I don't like that because it's supposed to start this month with 15% increase this month. Not February. It's supposed to start in the January benefits. It's a 6-month run. Next, if you have a child who's staying home from school because the school is closed, you can get Pandemic EBIT, which is an additional $114 per child that's staying home. This is a lot of money. So go get it. You contact SNAP to get that increase. All right, that's the first thing. Next, cutting back to FPUC, UI, and PUA. Boy, if you've not catched it, our overnight LALATE show on FPUC, PUA, and UI is a big hit. It's every day at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're not up at that time, you can watch it archived. A new show every day. It helps you understand how to apply for PUA, UI, and FPUC. But let me explain who's paying the FPUC and who is not. Who is not? States like Washington State, New Mexico, Minnesota, New Mexico, Washington State, and some other Midwest states are very, very slow on paying the $300 a week. They're indicating they may not be paying it to the middle of January. So this was the omen that I had given to you in December, that some states may not pay your FPUC $300, your UI, or your PUA extensions until the middle of January. The great news, however, is that more states are paying faster than I would have ever envisioned. The states that have already physically paid people $300 on this channel who have actually received the $300 are the following: California, New York, Minnesota, Arizona, Ohio are among the, and Florida, I think I said, are among the states where the viewers have actually received the $300 already. Really good news. Now, if you're one of those viewers in those states and you're like, I haven't gotten it, I'm inactive still, what's going on? Give it time, because for example, in California, there's having a big backlog of a technical issue. So some people have gotten the $300 in California, some have not gotten even to active status. So understand that across the board. Next, what's coming on around the corner? EIDL grant and PPP will open in just a few days. They're both for small businesses or independent contractors, gig workers, Airbnb, things like that. Who qualifies for them? For the EIDL grant, this is not the everyone EIDL grant. This is not the everyone EIDL grant. This is the narrow one. This is the one only for agricultural, meaning you grow crops, not anything else, but you actually grow the crops, or farmers. This is ranchers or cattle. So you are a rancher or a cattle person. That's called the agricultural EIDL grant, and they're going to refer to it as agricultural EIDL grant. They will confirm your agricultural during the application process. And if you're not, you're going to get bounced in 24 hours. If any channel tells you to apply when you clearly are not agricultural, to cut in line and set yourself up for something later on, do not do that. That is bad information and inaccurate, and you shouldn't be doing that. Agricultural is literally only agricultural and ranching. Then the other EIDL that's opening up is for low-income communities. They're going to run it based upon the based upon the zip code, based upon where your tax return is filed out of, and they're going to double check it. So you have to actually be in those communities. PPP is going to be opening up for small businesses as well. And then we're going to see food, rent, and utilities and free internet in the next few days. You know, every date that I'm telling you where I'm like, it's going to take a while, it's going to take a while, It's like lickety split. It's so fast. So maybe I'm wrong again. I said rent, utilities, and food and internet may, take until February for us to see it. They may have it by the end of the week. You never know. Where is the rent and utilities is going to be? It's going to be in the cities, in your city. It's not going to be run by a federal agency. Everything about that is what you think. Everything you think that it's not. Meaning, if you rent a room from your sister's brother's uncle in the corner of the basement, no, that's not something for you to get rent stimulus on. If you are a landlord and your tenant's not paying you rent, no, you're not applying for the rent. The tenant's applying for the rent. If you need internet, free internet, then it's for low-income families. Basically about $49,000 or less 2019 earnings. So much stuff. It's just so overwhelming. You see how overwhelming it is. And so where this channel is heading over the next few weeks is you're going to see me really try to encompass a lot of programs for you to get money for in a densely packed video after video. So get that pen ready, get that checklist, bring your questions. I'm next live on Being a Mitch this afternoon. But after this, I'm back with third stimulus check and third stimulus package that goes over Biden's stimulus, the SSI, the SSDI, the $2,400, the hazard pay, the multiple stimulus checks. I want you to know that because that you're going to apply for in addition to everything in the second stimulus. What a great day it is. Make sure you subscribe to the Fun's channel and also like this video. Stay informed, stay focused, and stay in LA for more.